guys, welcome back to the Sweaty Potato Meyer RC channel, home of the fastest Red Cat Rampage XT on YouTube. And today guys, I want to talk about the weather a little bit because we got a huge break in the weather. So today it's almost like 50 degrees, so, and the wind's been blowing, so it's not quite so soupy. It's still muddy, but it's not quite so soupy. So I wanted to talk about that, and what we're going to do is we're going to take this machine out back and do a short little test run and see how the new setup's working. But before we get to the new setup and what's been done to it and everything, I wanted to mention that yesterday I did order the Taylor 35, and amongst other parts, I ordered the FS center steel clutch and the Taylor RC 54 millimeter clutch bell, or not the clutch bell, but the clutch carrier, and then the clutch bell. I can't remember what one it was. I think it was Blackbone clutch bell. And then what was the other thing I had ordered for it? Anyways, I can't remember. I got a bunch of parts coming, along with it. So so I just wanted to mention that it's going to be coming to the channel whenever it gets here. So we'll just be waiting for it to show up and all that stuff. I just wanted to mention that. So why don't we go ahead and get down here, and we'll go over setup on this thing. So, all right, guys, I got you down here in my hand or whatever, and what the new setup is. Let me see here. Let me look at my notes. The new setup is, of course, the big bore 10 millimeter shocks. That's a part of the new setup, and I wanted to kind of touch on these shocks because right now I got them nearly buried, and it's still pretty soft back there. So I don't know whether I'm going to have to look for something else going on with shocks, maybe some stiffer springs or something. I don't know. We'll have to figure something out there. But so I got these shocks on. I want to test these out and see how these go. And along with the shocks, we got the limiter straps on. So I would like to see how those work as well. And then we got the offset. It's not new. It's just I changed the offset on the rear tires and made it like an inch and a half wider on each side. So it's like 3 inches wider in total from what it was the last time it ripped. So I wanted to test that out. And then we of course got the Bebop Willy bar. So I'm really excited to test that out. But we're just gonna do a short little rip here, out in the back, just to test everything. I always like to test everything in the back before I drive somewhere with it. I want to test it before I drive somewhere with it and something doesn't act right. So anyways, let's see what else we have here. Yeah, I think that kind of does it. And then for all my new subscribers, what this is a 40 GT. And originally this started off as a Rovan, Rovan FT 360, and it's the Baja platform, and I got it. This is what it's morphed into. So it's got an RC Max 40 or a Taylor RC 40 GT in it, and it's got super spikes on it. The 3-inch Taylor RC Genesis foamless super spikes on it. Then we can come around here, and then the gearing, that's 2450 gearing. And let's see what else. I'm trying to figure out what else I could mention. Oh, and then the front's kind of a different setup. I came up with that on my own. And what this is, those are Red Cat rear shocks on the front. And so we've already tested that, and they worked really good, because when I did this, because what I did was I changed this. This is a Taylor RC front bulkhead, it's a two-piece, or one piece, but it's actually two pieces. But I replaced this, and I was messing with the geometry of the front suspension, and I found, that it liked shorter shocks. So I put these shorter Red Cat rear shocks on it. So, and then what I did with the shocks is I took 2 short springs off the Baja rear shocks and put them together on each one of the front ones. And this setup actually is working pretty good, because this happens to land just right at the bottom of the shock where it should lay. So not like the FT ones where it was like below and stuff. So so that's what's going on there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. This thing's getting so long, it's hard to spin it around. So So yeah, why don't we, after going over everything, why don't we just go out and give it a rip and see what it's like. All right, guys, this is the last time you're gonna see those knobbies that clean and that wheelie bar that clean, all the above. So we're gonna get at it. Like I said, it's not like sloppy outside. It's just a little muddy. So we'll see how it goes. Let her warm up a little bit. I'm liking it so far. I'm loving this new setup, guys. Oh. Wonder what happened. Ah! Broke another one of them dog bones. Shit. Alright, well, gonna have to get another set coming. Yeah, I have the limiter straps on it and everything. I still can't figure out. Maybe the terrain's too rough. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea, but we'll just have to replace some and go from there, I suppose. But that was pretty good opener to the year. This thing hasn't been on the ground since this December 23rd. last year or so. That was a pretty good first rip with the new setup, a little test. So make sure if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, and you like what you see, you should probably do that, because this is what I do. And by the subscribe button, there's a bell notification. Select that, select all. You get every upload I do, and